Did you know there's one common reason why dogs bark excessively, shiver, and engage in destructive behavior? It's got nothing to do with thunderstorms, fireworks, or even visits from the mailman. In fact, this stressed out behavior is often a sign your dog could be dealing with more serious health issues below the surface. Hi, I'm Dr. Martin Goldstein, and I'm going to reveal this one common reason and the simple step that could be the key to a happier, healthier dog.
This is a bag of premium organic dog food. Think it's healthy for your dog to eat? Think again. Today, I'm going to expose 3 ingredients added to many pet foods, even foods that claim to be healthy, organic, and natural. I call them dog health disruptors. I put this video together because I want to expose the truth behind what the pet food industry is feeding our dogs. Going to expose them right now, because with the large premium pet food company Blue Buffalo recently having to pay a $32 million settlement when it was discovered their food labels contained false information. There has never been a better time to educate yourself. I discovered the first of the 3 dog health disruptors when I found a hidden harmful ingredient in my own food. You may have heard preservatives are bad for humans. Well, they are just as bad or even worse for dogs. Preservatives hurt digestion by killing off the friendly bacteria in the digestive tract. This makes it harder to digest food. For us humans, this can result in constipation or low energy. For dogs, poor digestion means your dog isn't getting the proper nutrients from their food. This can result in all kinds of health problems: skin and coat issues, weight gain, excessive shedding, irregular pooping, even depression, because the preservative is making it difficult for them to digest. How do pet food companies hide preservatives on their label? They use their technical names. The things you need to watch for are butylated hydroxytoluene, or BHT, BHA, and propylene glycol. If you see any of these in a dog food label, I recommend you stay away. This is why preservatives are my #1 dog health disruptor. The second dog health disruptor I suggest you avoid is fillers. Fillers can be defined as anything the food companies put into your dog's food that doesn't do good for your dog. The reason they are so common is because they are a cheaper ingredient than meat. The fillers you need to avoid are the heaviest grains like barleys, oatmeal, and white rice. And the worst of these are soy, wheat, and corn. Now, you probably already know that our dog's most ancient ancestors were wolves. In the wild, wolves are meat eaters. They only eat veggies when they are in the contents of the stomach and small intestines of the animal they kill. This is why a good dog food will have a small amount of veggies in it and also fruit to mimic a natural diet. That said, you will never find a wolf snacking on an ear of corn. Yet, despite what we medical pet professionals know about canine health, heavy grains, corn, and soy find their way in many pet foods, even some of those claiming to be premium. So be careful. Do you know that wheat is a leading cause of dog allergies? So in summary, the fillers you need to watch out for are corn, corn gluten, soy, soybean oil, and heavy grains such as wheat, barley, flour, and white rice. Additionally, it always makes me sad to see artificial coloring in any pet food. That's because this coloring is used to make the food more appealing to us, not the dog who eats it. And those coloring chemicals are not good for your dog's body over time. One thing we should know for sure, canine cancers are increasing at alarming rates. Could the abundance of low-quality food be one of the causes? I'll let you decide for yourself. But either way, let's make sure things aren't this way for our dogs. Before I tell you about dog health disruptor number 3, I want to share with you the one meat you should never feed your dog. Many people ask me if it's chicken or turkey. You may have already heard that turkey meat is bad for your dog, but that's not exactly true. Fresh turkey meat off of a whole bird is usually fine. So based on my experience, if you're going to feed your dog, cat, or any pet for that matter, deli meat, only do it if they are chemical free. In just a minute, I'm going to share with you the #1 most nutritious meat you can feed your dog. But first, I need to share with you dog health disruptor number 3, meat byproducts. Meat byproducts, or as sometimes labeled byproduct meal, are nothing but slaughterhouse waste. They are what's left of an animal after slaughter and after all the cuts of meats for humans are removed. This can contain organs, however, it can also contain just about anything else: feet, beaks, brains, undeveloped eggs, pieces of tumors. These can also include intestines with the best effort to remove feces. Can you imagine that? These food companies actually have a guy at the meat place washing the feces out of intestines, then putting them into dog foods. Pretty gross, right? I'm not feeding my dogs that. So if you see chicken byproduct, beef byproduct, lamb byproduct, or duck byproduct on a dog food label, I recommend you put it back on the shelf. Also beware of generic meat products that are marked on the label as meat meal or meat and bone meal. These can contain roadkill, dead zoo animals, or dead livestock. Yes, it's really that bad. A question I am often asked is, if preservatives, fillers, and meat byproducts are so bad, how do they make their way into so many pet foods? Well, the truth is that almost no regulation of pet food quality exists in America. Neither the USDA nor the FDA takes the time to monitor or inspect all pet foods. And while AAFCO set nutritional standards for dogs, they do not monitor and enforce the quality of ingredients put into pet food formulas. Plus, there is not much taught about pet nutrition in schools, which is why I want to share the routine my wife and I use with our own 3 dogs, Joey, Tilly, and Redford. Follow this, and I promise you, your dog will have the very best chance at a long, healthy, and happy life. The routine is simple. Avoid the 3 dog health disruptors I just shared with you. Give your dog 3 super nutrients I'm going to share with you now that I've proven over the last 4 decades will give a dog the longest, healthiest life possible. Many tell me that when they start to give their dog just these 3 things, skin problems begin to clear up, coats become shiny and thick, bathroom habits become more regular, and best of all, your dog has noticeably more energy, better health markers, and a calmer but happier personality. Why do these 3 super nutrients make such a big difference? It's because they are critical to your dog's digestion. Yet most canine diets miss at least one of these, and many miss 2 or 3, which can lead to a sad, depressed dog, or in some dogs, high anxiety, excess barking, or strange eating habits. But don't worry, I'm going to show you what these 3 super nutrients are today and how to give them to your dog inexpensively and easily. And my guess is you'll notice a big difference. For some dogs, in a couple of weeks, others after just a couple of meals. The first is that meat I told you about that is the #1 most nutritious meat you can give your dog. What kind of meat am I talking about? Organ meat. Here is something interesting. Did you know that when a pack of dogs in the wild makes a kill, the leader of the pack, who is known as the alpha dog, gets first choice in what part of the prey they want to eat? It's true, and in the wild, the alpha dog will nearly always go for the organ meat. Why is this? Compared to regular cuts of meat, organ meats are more densely packed with just about every nutrient. It contains more essential vitamins than any other kind of protein, including hearty doses of B vitamins, folic acid, and minerals like phosphorus, iron, copper, magnesium, and iodine. While organ meat may not be the most appetizing to us, this is a nutrient-rich food and dogs love the taste. So if you haven't fed your dog a food with organ meats in it yet, he or she is in for a treat. I'll share a simple way to get these meats to your dog in a moment, and you don't have to handle any raw organs or go to a butcher shop. Not only do dogs love the taste, it's a nutrient burst they cannot get from any other meat. So when you are giving your dog organ meats, you are giving him or her the prime feast of the pack. When you're giving your dog these nutritious meats daily, it's only natural that you will have a healthier dog. The next super nutrient your dog will love you for is omega-3s. It's been proven that omega-3 fatty acids are very important to a dog's brain health. They are proven to increase brain volume while reversing many signs of brain aging. This is why it is no surprise that dog owners who start putting more omega-3s in their dogs' diets find their dogs become more responsive, easier to train, more alert, and senior dogs gain more energy. Not to mention, many pets have problems caused by too much joint discomfort and aches, so many pets will find relief from omega-3s as well. Now, there are many great omega-3 supplements on the market designed for dogs. However, I'm going to show you a way to get them into your dog's food so you don't need to buy an expensive supplement. I've also found omegas to be great for helping ease dog allergies. So if you have a dog who has allergies, this is even more important. And you'll find omega-3s give your dog even more health benefits when combined with my last dog super nutrient, prebiotics. Now, you may have heard of probiotics, the friendly bacteria that your dog has in their digestive tract. What prebiotics are superfoods for your dog's good gut bacteria. Think of them like a special helper that support your dog's immune system, support healthy digestion, and help protect your dog from environmental toxins as well. Prebiotics I recommend for dogs are flax, pea flower, carrots, and ginger. These specific veggies do wonders for your dog's good bacteria, and now I'm going to show you how to get them into your dog's diet easily. Once you do, you could expect your dog to have easier and smoother digestion, faster metabolism, more regular pooping, and better absorption of good nutrients and vitamins. And here's what's most exciting. Scientists have now discovered that serotonin, which is the happy hormone that controls moods in humans and animals, is primarily made in the digestive tract. So when you give your pup prebiotics to help with digestion, more serotonin is produced, and you will have a happier dog. Amazing, right? Proper levels of serotonin have also now been linked to less aggression and less stress in dogs. So if you want to give your dog a better quality of life, this is a great way to do it. So now that you know the 3 super nutrients that give your dog the best chance of a long and healthy life, I want to show you how my wife and I give them to our 3 dogs daily. It is actually quite simple. For many people, preparing food for their dogs is something they would love to do, but they just don't have the time. And if you haven't heard of feeding your dog raw food, that might sound crazy to you as well. However, I can tell you, in my opinion, as a practicing veterinarian of 45 years who has saved the lives of tens of thousands of animals who many said were beyond hope, there is no better food for your dog than a raw diet of mostly meat. After all, raw food is what dogs have been eating in the wild for thousands of years. Now, I'm not suggesting you start tossing your dog's raw chicken and steaks. It used to be this is where the prep would come in. Selecting the right raw meats and mixing with the right veggies. But now, there is a much easier way to get your dog the most nutritious meal possible without having to prep. In just the last few years, there has been an amazing scientific breakthrough that has been a game changer for dog health. Scientists have figured out how to put high-quality, raw dog food in a freeze-dried form that you can serve at home. Just add a little water and it's ready to go. And because it's freeze-dried, it doesn't need to be refrigerated. The best part is the freeze-drying process preserves all of the nutrients that would have otherwise been destroyed by cooking it. And you may be surprised at just how affordable this new technology makes feeding your dog the healthiest diet. I'm proud to now present to you Dr. Marty Nature's Blend, a premium freeze-dried raw dog food. This food is based on my 45 years of experience working with animals and healing dogs other doctors said could not be helped. It contains 81% human-grade raw turkey, raw beef, raw salmon, raw organ meats. I carefully selected the organ meats for maximum nutrient and omega-3 fat content: beef liver, turkey hearts, and turkey liver.
The other 19% is made up of the veggies and fruits I have personally found to be the most effective for dog longevity.
There are no nasty preservatives, just a natural mixed tocopherol blend to keep it fresh in your cupboard for as long as you need. While there are other freeze-dried dog foods on the market, this is the only food to meet my strict nutrition standards for canines. And if you've never fed your dog freeze-dried food before, you and your dog are in for a treat. I formulated Dr. Marty Nature's Blend to be the most nutritious choice for your dog, whether it's a he or she, young, middle-aged, or senior, and it's especially a favorite of my patients who are rescues or who have had health problems in the past. The formula is designed to mimic what your dog would eat in the wild, but with a special twist. It ensures your dog gets the maximum nutrient content in every meal. If you love dogs as much as I'm guessing you do, then I'm sure you can understand how important it was for me to make this food affordable for any dog lover. Now, this current batch is not a big one, and this is not made in bulk like those foods you see in the store or around the web. A larger order for us is probably 1/100th of what the big pet food companies order. Though when you click on the Learn More button below, if you see the order options, that means it's still available. Oh, Here's something else I'm really excited about. You see, because I'm so confident that Dr. Marty Nature's Blend will make a rapid improvement in your dog's health and happiness, I've decided to do something no dog food producer is doing. I've decided to back it up with the first ever "Your dog is healthier or it's free" guarantee. The formula comes from my 45 years experience helping animals live the longest, healthiest lives possible, much longer lives than even their human friends expected. Because if you think the changes you see in the first few weeks are amazing, think about what's going to happen to your dog's health after eating this high-quality, delicious food for a few months. So grab yours now and please accept my sincere thank you. As a lover of dogs myself, it means a lot to me that you care for yours enough to spend your time with me today, learning about dog health and making this investment in your dog's happiness. This is Dr. Marty Goldstein, and I'll talk to you again soon.